The Way of the Househusband Season 2. So this one weirdly didn't get a second core like Season 1, so it's just 5 episodes. It was very quick to watch, and I will say that the show sort of is, at this point, just a gag series. It doesn't really try and delve into any more long-storm storytelling or to sort of delve into the characters or anything, which I actually think is a bit of a problem with the show at this point, in that even like the best comedies, like a Konosuba or something, delve into some earnestness over some periods of time, but this is really strict into its comedic cycles. I will also say, overall, I did find that this season was less funny than the first one, and I'm not sure if it's just because at this point the joke is starting to wear thin, or if it's simply the fact that there's less jokes per minute in this, which it definitely feels like there is. I will say that Tatsu and his intensity was a major focus of Season 1, then it feels like it's dialed back a little bit. There were some standout parts in this one. I believe that this one is the season where he teaches his wife golf, which is honestly one of the highlights of it, because his big lesson is you never want to outdo your boss in golf. So really, he's teaching her to make it look like she's trying to be good at golf, but she actually sucks at golf, which is a kind of like really charming. You don't normally see that angle from someone trying to teach someone a sport, but honestly, it's pretty good advice because you don't want to outdo your boss in golf. There's also a really good aside where he ends up meeting like the 8 housewives that are in charge of the like homeowner association, and he ends up getting invited to join them, and he fails his initial test because he isn't elegant enough, so he has to undergo classes and go through this like miniature training arc to become one of the like top housewives in the area. It is really charming. There are good, appreciable things in the season, and I definitely had a good time with it, but it did feel like The Way of the Househusband is sort of reaching the end of the chain for what it can do as far as a gag series is, without starting to take on either some form of like storytelling or narrative or delving into the backstories of the characters or progressing away from just being a gag series. Because as it stands, it's good at what it does, but it only does one thing. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic. You're Envoy of Hope. Bye-bye.